ECN 167, Lecture 16, Service Delivery in Conflict Zones. Professor Arman Rizai, 5 December 2023. Final study guide questions. Recap of last lecture. We began talking about theories of sub-national conflict, prevalence, persistence, relevant for development, important to development actors. Three main theories: opportunity costs, appropriation, rent capture, hearts and minds. We talked about hearts and minds, and will there be blood? One of the commodity is aid. Aid for peace. Ellie Berman, Joseph Felter, Jacob Shapiro in Foreign Affairs, January 21st, 2015. This summarizes 10 years of ESOC research. Focuses on lessons from the Philippines. On the broadest level, we found that the type of the aid program matters greatly. Certain kinds of assistance, targeted, low-profile, conditional transfers delivered directly to needy families, appear to decrease conflict. By contrast, large and more high-profile projects, such as initiatives to improve infrastructure, may empower insurgents and exacerbate hostilities. What do you think this is consistent with Dubé and Vargas? Onward. This lecture should really be called After the War. Can employment reduce lawlessness and rebellion? A field experiment with high-risk men in a fragile state. Christopher Blattman, Ginny Anand, American Political Science Review, 2016. I thought we were done with employment and rebellion. This is another paper motivated by the opportunity cost of insurgency. The difference here is that it is about the impact of a very specific intervention rather than a big, hard-to-understand changes in unemployment. So it's really about testing whether illicit and mercenary labor supply responds to small changes and returns to peaceful work, especially future and ongoing incentives. And it is not set in a war zone with tons of U.S. engagement. It's set in Liberia, where the war has ended, but a bunch of ex-fighters have become mercenaries. Introduction. After war, how can a state deal with poor, unemployed, high-risk men such as ex-fighters? If something isn't done to help these folks out, war might quickly recur. Persistence of war. This has been a challenge facing many new rulers over history, e.g. Meiji Japan. And even if war doesn't recur, there are other risks. Election violence, crime, mercenary fighting. To prevent this, nearly every fragile state funds some form of public works scheme, training, or other unemployment intervention for young men. It is also the reason most demobilization, disarmament, and reintegration DDR programs have a heavy employment component. But can job programs turn swords into plowshares? This paper wouldn't have been published if the answer wasn't yes. Introduction. These job programs are rooted in three assumptions. 1. States can increase employment by supplying training or capital. 2. Employment will decrease incentives for rebellion, opportunity cost. 3. Jobs and higher incomes will socially and politically integrate men into society. There are reasons to question each of these assumptions.